Hello everyone, this is Freja Enjoy. This is WolfEye Dances with Dolphins. And I am here now to give you the latest update and report information about our amazing, lovely ascension process on Mother Earth, on New Earth, 5D plus. This is the Love Revolution, the Rainbow Light Tunnel 2019. And this is also the so-called the silent revolution from the heart. The heart. It's the love revolution, the silent revolution from the heart. It's also a loud revolution. It is working together with the Lion's Gate. We have the Lion's Gate the 8th of August. It's a part of this love revolution, the Lion's Gate. Every year now we have this Lion's Gate, 8th of August. And I will talk now about this amazing love revolution. And as I have been talking about in my previous YouTube videos, we are in the Rainbow Light Tunnel 2019. That started in the end of June, and it's going on in the whole July and about 2 weeks in August. Because it's the time span where we have this amazing transitions going on. This is from Freja Enjoy. And I am one of the ascension guides. I am one of the teachers. I'm one of the elders. I'm one of the wise ones. I'm also one of the bird tribe. I am one of those teachers that teach and stand for that. This is about experience. This is about experiences. To be one of those who are ascending now on Earth, which is a lot of, we are a lot, and we are getting more and more for each day. This is about bravery. I say it again, this is about bravery. The brave thing is not like some ascension programs tell you to always be in a kind of love vibe, to always have kind of high feelings. It's also not about always putting up that you are feeling good. Because if you do this, it's a bypass. And you are not ascending. It's not to be in the ascension process. The true ascension process is to accept everything you feel. And here comes the love. This is higher love. The higher love is when you can look at yourself from outside at the same time as you have your feelings. When you can look from the outside at yourself at the same time as you have your thoughts. When you can look at yourself from the outside at the same time as you have all your belief systems playing out on the screen in front of you in your life. Because some people, some guides or teachers may tell you that it's an illusion. Things are illusions. And I say it's all different layers and dimensions. And I say as a teacher that it's life. We are multidimensional beings. That is the truth. And this is natural. It's divine nature to be this, what we are, the multidimensional beings we are. We have different layers. One is our physical body. We are here to have a human experience. So, this is not an illusion. This is life. We are here living. We are alive. And I say once again, this is not an illusion. We are here and we are alive. So, this is what it's all about. We came here to experience, to be alive as human beings. So, the first is to accept. Accept everything we feel. Feel it. Accept our thoughts. Look at them. Don't suppress them. Let them be. Look at your thought systems, your belief systems, how you live and everything from outside. Don't judge yourself and don't judge anyone else, but begin with yourself. Because if you judge others, you can look deeper and you will see that you judge yourself first. So don't judge yourself, and then it's easy to don't judge others. And look at all these from a big loving heart. Because when you have gone through things, feelings, your thoughts and belief systems, you see others going through the same things that you have gone through. It's impossible to judge others because you will know how it feels. This is one of, if you want to have an idea why, which you don't need to have. But one is a very good reason, and that is that there is no idea in judging anyone, because everyone will go through everything in one or the other of their all lifetimes on earth. And this is the year 2019, and we are in the month July, and this is the rainbow light tunnel. And this is a year who has been spoken about in prophecies back in time, centuries, back and back, time after time, from different other times on earth. Prophecies has been talking about this time we are in now. This is huge time we are in now. And we are very lucky to be the ones who are here at exactly this time to experience this fantastic, enormous transformation that is going on Earth now. So I will talk about this now, that it's, of course, you have to have the knowledge and accept it's going to be unpleasant to feel all these physical emotions. It is. All these thoughts and beliefs that comes up. And now, in July 2019, it's very strong. It's very strong. And there is very important things that I have to say about this, and that is, under July 2019, we are shifting. And this is not like, it's not going to happen in 2 or 3 days or 1 day. It takes time. So the light codes are here to activate all of us. This is very powerful. And it's, of course, this is going to be felt in our physical bodies. It's impossible to be done in another way. This is, everything is shifting, and it takes time. We will feel it like a tornado sometimes inside of us when everything this is shifting. It's a lot of things that is coming up for us. It's a lot of things that is coming up to the surface. It's different things that is coming up to the surface. And it's more or less. And it's different things for different people. You are cracking open. You are going to crack open. It's deep things that's coming up. So this is it's necessary. So the energy can move on, because the light codes are energy that's coming to crack you open. So all these things can happen in your physical body. So it has to be accepted. You have to accept the feelings. You have to accept all thoughts that is unpleasant. Don't judge it. Don't judge yourself. Don't judge yourself. If you think that, oh, I shouldn't have these feelings, I shouldn't have these thoughts because I'm a good person and I am ascending, so I shouldn't think these things, I shouldn't feel these things. But it's not true. It's exactly the opposite. You are going to accept with a loving heart everything you feel and everything you think, because it's your path. So don't judge yourself. Nothing is wrong. Nothing is wrong. Nothing is wrong with you. You are okay. And we can't bypass. We can't bypass this. When you bypass, if you bypass something, you're gonna stagnate. And you block yourself. When you block yourself, you are not ascending. You hear me? If you block yourself and bypass your feelings and your thoughts because you think they are not good, you think that you should feel the directly enjoyment and love all the time. It's not going to work that way. So when we talk about this, that you have these different feelings and love, that you should love everything you feel. It's different layers. So when you look at yourself from the outside, you look at yourself from the loving heart from the outside. You hear me? And that is the love. But you let yourself have your feelings and your thoughts. And these feelings can be, you can feel anger, you can feel rage, you can feel envy, you can feel a lot of feelings that is low density feelings, but you just look at them. You don't act on them. You hear me? You look at your feelings, you let them be. And this is what you do from the outside with a loving heart. So this is different layers. That's very important to understand this. Because in this way, you can also actually enjoy. But it's sublime. It's a very balancing act. So you can do this loving from your heart, from the outside, and let yourself have these experiences. And at the same time, you do things in life. You do maybe your work. You maybe need to rest. You maybe eat. You maybe drink coffee. You maybe take a walk. You maybe take a swim, a shower, sauna, listen to music. You live, but you look at yourself at the same time. So you have these different layers. Do you hear me? You have these different layers. So you know now you have these different layers. So you can exist in this as a consciousness in these different layers. You know you can exist in these different layers at the same time. Because you are this multidimensional being. This is consciousness. This is to be conscious. And it is beautiful. And it's lovely. And we are in this fantastic shift now. So to shift, we have to accept this. We have to accept these things and go through it. So you let it go through your heart. And you can use your thoughts to think positive about it, whatever you feel, and thoughts that comes and goes. This is also different layers. So you are grateful. You feel grateful that you can accept this. You hear me? You can feel grateful, very grateful that you can accept all this. You accept this with a loving heart. So then, when you accept this in yourself with a loving heart, you're gonna be able to accept others also. You can see that you maybe don't agree with what they say. You maybe don't agree with if they have feelings that you don't have and things like that. But you don't judge them because you don't judge yourself. And you don't think about them that they are wrong or something, because you know that this is what it is and you accept it. So it's easy to be grateful and love it. This is different layers. So it doesn't mean if you do this, like I just told you, you accept and don't judge. It doesn't mean that you are not taking care of yourself and your own life. you still, of course, you are maybe even more accurately putting out very healthy boundaries for your life, for your body, for your integrity. This is very important because this is about your life and your responsibility for your life. So, when you get clear of all this about your multidimensionality, that you are all these different, that you have all these different dimensions. You are all these different dimensions at the same time. This is actually different timelines. You are all these at the same time. This is very natural. It's very natural. So then you can actually very easy accept that you go through this, because this is happening so you can release the past. That's another timeline. It's belonging to the 3D matrix, and we are going into the new paradigm now. This is the shift. This is the ascension process, that we are leaving the old paradigm and going into the new paradigm. And it's done through experience. And it's done through being aware of the experiences. It's done through living the experience. It's done through being more conscious about every experience. And as you shift frequency after frequency, you will be more conscious and more conscious. And as you shift and be more conscious, you will enjoy more. This is true. You enjoy more. You will also be able to go into and feel more. So it's not like when you get more conscious and evolve and getting up to higher levels, you will not feel anymore. It's the opposite. So people who believe that they will not have unpleasant feelings, they are actually, in other words, believing in robots. So if they think that low density feelings should not exist, they believe in robots or zombies. And I'm putting it hard here, but this is the truth. Because this is not a game. This is not a Game of Thrones. This is not a computer game. It's a matrix. This is like this is a scenery, okay? But it's life. It's not a game. It's life. I will not call it a game. This is life. People, if the teachers who prefer to talk about life in words about like a game, it's their choice. But it can be very confusing. It can be confusing to use that word. Maybe it helps some people, but in truth, divine truth, it's not a game. This is life. Look at nature. That's life. And you are a part of nature, and you are on earth as a living being, a part of nature. You are not a robot. So look at nature, and you can't come and say that nature is a game. And we have to realize, you have to realize also, that as a multidimensional being, you will begin to have access to all what you are. This is also your brain. You have to know now also that from the 3D matrix, people in 3D matrix don't use much of their brain capacity. You can look at beings like the dolphins. They use a lot of their capacity. And because they look like dolphins, they are dolphins. People think that people are more clever because they look like human beings. And this is not true. I have to say this because the outside can't tell you much about what's on the inside when you meet any creature. And I say this with great love now, because this is truth. Because it has to do with consciousness. And that is the inside. The being's consciousness is directly co-working with the intelligence. If it's a higher intelligence working in that being, it's a conscious being. So, conscious beings have feelings, and they accept their feelings. All feelings. And they are very sensitive. Very sensitive. Intelligent beings are very sensitive. They don't block their sensitivity. This is very important. Very important. Everything has to go through your heart. So I tell you now, when I do my drum journeys, my drum is built with love. Ceremony work. It was a ceremony work to create my drum. And I drum. It is the heartbeat of Mother Earth. To drum my shamama drum is to drum the beat of Mother Earth. That's what I'm doing. I do all things in my life with great love. Everything is done with great love. There is nothing I want more in my life than to help other beings, especially human beings, to be all they have the possibility to be. But you can't force anything, and I can't force anything. I try to show people how I live. I'm an adventurer, but I'm also a very simple being. But you look at a wild animal, and you will understand that that wild animal is an adventurer also. Every wild creature is an adventurer. They don't sit in front of a TV. if you don't force them, the poor ones who are living with people who look at TV. So let yourself be yourself. And this is what I talked about now. To be yourself. This is what I talked about now. How you are letting yourself be yourself. It means that you accept to feel when you feel what you feel. Don't try to jump over your feelings. The higher feelings, some people think you only should feel this. You will feel this also. And you feel this when you are able to accept, to feel the other feelings of lower density too. So if someone is hurting, accept it. It's not to say to a child who is hurting, no, don't cry, don't cry. That's crazy. That's crazy. You have to accept feelings. It doesn't mean to stay too long in a feeling either. It means to feel it when it feels and then you leave it. That's what it means. That's to be in the now moment. You are brave. To be in the ascension process, it means to be brave. Because you have to stay in the tornado. Because the tornado will come up from inside of you with all feelings. It can be a lot of different feelings that will come up, especially now in July 2019. Depends on who you are, how much you have gone through before of all these things. But people, many who are like me, an ascension guide, not all, some ascension guides. If you are one of the elders, like I am, you will also take on and process a lot of unconscious from the whole collective humanity. Because you can do that. You can work with those processes and yet help the whole humanity in that way. So you can be one of those. You can also have things coming up. You don't have to judge yourself for your feelings or your thoughts, because it can be mixed. Some things you feel, some things you think can be collective. And honestly, you don't have to sit and scrutinize. Just accept. And accept and don't judge. But I tell you this because when you know this, it's easier to accept it. It's easier to don't judge. You can maybe feel a lot of things, like you can feel like, oh, this is wrong. I shouldn't feel like this. This is wrong thoughts. I shouldn't think like this. And when you think this, when you think that a feeling is a wrong feeling, when you think that your thoughts are wrong, accept it. Accept that too. And love it from the outside, from your heart, from the outside in. Or from the inside out. You love it from your heart. So look at it and accept it. I do this. Of course I do this too. If someone tells you that they are an ascension guide or a teacher, a high level teacher or ascended master or something, and they don't go through this themselves, or they don't can say that they do that if you ask them, I wouldn't trust them. No, because that is not ascension. And if they can't go through the ascension, if they block themselves, they are absolutely no ascension guide or ascended master. No, they are not. Every ascended master, every ascension guide goes through those processes, them too, in some level. I say it once again, in some level. It doesn't have to be the same levels, but it's the processes. It's the processes. The processes doesn't stop. The processes will go on. So it's no idea to fight it. It's no idea to fight it. There is only one thing to do, and that is to relax, accept, and let go. That's freedom. That's true freedom. The ascension process means a lot of things, but it also means different things for different persons, people, from individual to individual. And nothing is wrong. And this is the love revolution. This is the rainbow light tunnel. This is us transforming to victory. And this is love unity. So if something's coming up and you are ashamed for this, you will stop it. You stop the process. So allow yourself to feel what you feel. And once again, it doesn't mean that you are acting on everything you feel. It doesn't mean that you are acting on everything you think. It means that you are looking at yourself from outside, and you accept, and you experience, breathe, relax. You maybe feel lonely. You maybe feel like you have no one in the world understand you. You maybe feel that like anything you do is not succeeding. You maybe feel that you are tired. You maybe feel that no one sees you. You maybe feel that no one cares about you. You maybe feel anger, wrath, aggression. You can feel a lot of feelings. And it's very important that you accept whatever it is and love it. Love it. Feel how your heart and your heart's arms, I call it your heart's arms, are embracing all this that is coming up. You don't even have to know if it's your own feelings and thoughts. Just embrace it and accept that this is what's coming up from your inside. This is ascension, and this is the love revolution. This is the rainbow light tunnel we are in now in July 2019. And this is us transforming to victory. This is love unity. There is days when we feel that we can't take this anymore. but we can. Remember this too. There are days when you will feel that you can't take anymore. But this is okay. But you can take it. Because you will not have anything in your life that you can't manage. You are strong. Breathe and relax. Take a cup of coffee, take a cup of tea, drink water, relax, sleep, go out to take a walk, take a swim, take a sauna, take a shower, make love to yourself or make love to someone else if you rather like that. The best is if you can make love to yourself, of course, because then you have everything inside of yourself. That's the best. To be honest, this is to have everything. You have everything inside of yourself. You have everything inside of yourself. And honor everything that comes up inside of you. Honor this from the perspective from your heart. Can you understand what I say? Feel it. You can do it. You can feel it. And you can honor your feelings. And be grateful for your feelings. Because they are also compass. Your feelings are a compass. Your feelings can tell you how to navigate. Can you hear me? So you connect all this you feel also with your dreams. Your dreams about your future. Your dreams about what you are living and what you actually are living in your life. When you go forth into your future, standing in the here and now and experience exactly what you experience in the here and now. You can do this. If you deny yourself, your feelings and your thoughts, you will not develop. You will not ascend. If you see people maybe on Facebook or somewhere else on social media and they just do the same thing, they post the same things and they like talk the same things, sometimes they maybe don't develop at all. They just talk. You see, you can't scrutinize people's word on Facebook or other social media because it's just an image you see there. Because I'm very sensitive, so I can feel everywhere. But not everyone can this. So the most people, they believe what people say. So I'm very sometimes kind of tricky because I don't like to play these games with the words that many people do on social media and on advertising, because I can see through that it's the most of them are not living what they say they are living. That's why I don't like to play that game to use these words, because I see that too many are not living what they say they are living. And I don't judge. I'm just clear, sensitive, so I can see through. That's what it is. I love everyone from the perspective of an eagle, from my heart. I love everyone, but I can see through. So when you develop, It's about your inside, and you can say whatever you like, you can post whatever photos you like and whatever, but no one knows what's happening inside of you. Only you see when you're developing. You can see yourself developing, because you will know how you change by how things around you change. If people leave you and you come in new situations, you are changing. You are changing from the inside. So if you like I have like people leaving me on Facebook and not so many like and so on, this is all the time because I'm changing. So that it will also reflect. So it's a lot of people who don't feel they are connected anymore because I'm changing. They can feel my change because it's great change. So it doesn't even have to be because of that. So you can't even say that because something like that appears like it should be someone who changes. You can't even say that for sure. So you can't sit and scrutinize and analyze. That's why you have to find your own path, and that's why you have to accept all your feelings and thoughts. That's the way you begin to have control over what you want in your life and what you want to think, because it is this way you create your own life. So you have to take this kind of control over yourself consciously. I am not one who don't feel. I am going through low density feelings. And then when I talk about jumping timelines, this is different from person to person. But for one example, if you have come to 399 frequency, and you are developing and accepting your feelings, and suddenly you are changing to 4, frequency 4, you can say that was a jump. The jump was from 399 to 4. And at that moment, you did a jump. So that's one way of looking at jump timelines, because you do jump, and you can jump fast if you know how to accept. So sometimes you can learn to accept things faster. And sometimes it's coming up things that you can't accept so fast. This is also individual and from time to time. This is very natural, all of it. So accept it. And know this is the rainbow tunnel. This is a love revolution. The rainbow tunnel. It's very good name because this is the different colors of the rainbow you are experiencing. Do you hear me? This is what you are experiencing. The different colors of the rainbow. Every color are in the rainbow. So tell yourself it's good. You are good when you feel everything and you accept it. Even the unpleasant feelings. Even the rubbish. As fast as you can accept it, as faster it's going to move on. And it's going to be unpleasant. It is unpleasant. Many times. It's really, really unpleasant. And the unpleasant feelings can be on many different layers. It can be physical, psychic, other levels. It's unpleasant. Accept it. Some things that's coming up, you're gonna think it's wrong. You're gonna think that you feel wrong things. You're gonna think you think wrong things, but it's not wrong. Nothing is wrong. The only thing that is not so good is if you don't accept it. Because at that point you don't accept it, it's going to be a blockage. And then it's going to be hard to clear the blockage afterwards. So as fast as you can accept, it's not going to be a blockage, and you are clearing it exactly the same second you accept it. Anything that comes up inside of you, if you accept it, it's a clearing. To say it's a clearing, it's just a word. It means, clearing means that you are like, you have, we can take an idea. You clean, it's coming dirt on your floor and you clean. That's to clear. Something is coming in. You don't want it there. You want it to have a clean floor. So you are sweeping it out. And that's a clearing. You do it. The minute you do it, the second you do it, it's a clearing. And then it's clean. And you can start anew. So, it's just words. Words are just there. It's kind of symbols. Words are kind of symbols just to... it's also codes. Just for people to try to understand the same things. Try to understand that we have similarity things to go through. Similarity things to go through. So love yourself. Love yourself for all this. Love yourself because you are so brave. Love yourself because you are so lovable. Love yourself because you are accepting everything you are. This is really something to love. This is really something to love. Love yourself because you are a brave one. Love yourself because you take care of yourself. Love yourself because you don't put down yourself. Love yourself because you don't judge yourself. And you don't put shame on yourself. Love yourself because you are free. Love yourself because you are a responsible one. You are rising when you are saying yes to yourself. You are rising when you say yes to what you feel. You are rising when you are accepting that it's unpleasant many times to have a lot of feelings you have. You are rising. Feelings and thought systems. This is the process. This is the ascension process. Many people are also in the ascension process without knowing that this is the ascension process they are in. And some people who think they are in the ascension process are not in the ascension process. They want to be there, but they are blocking themselves because they don't accept themselves. So it doesn't matter. The most important is that you accept yourself and your feelings and your thoughts and can love yourself. Love yourself and be proud of yourself and honor your feelings, honor your thoughts. But don't act, react on your feelings and thoughts. Be conscious and choose good choices, loving choices. This is to go through portals. This is the way you go through star portals. This is star portals. We are going through star portals. This is how we do that. We use our physical bodies when we go through star portals. It's intense energies. It's very intense energies when we have these light codes coming. We have these diamond light codes. We have these rainbow light codes. It's very intense energies. So, to use these intense energies, we have to use these techniques. This is techniques. This is high technique. This is real hardcore, high tech. This is the highest hardcore, highest tech. This. To be a human being and be conscious and learn to be in the process. Stay in the process. It's kind of funny word to say stay in the process, because to stay in the process means that you are moving all the time. So it's kind of contradictory, because words are kind of funny things to use, but this is like life. Always changing. Always changing. So love this and love yourself from your heart. This is the love revolution. And this is the rainbow light funnel. And we are in it now. And we are kind of in the middle of it now. In this 20, now it's Sunday. We just 15 minutes ago, we went over to Sunday, 21st of July. So we are in the middle of this rainbow light funnel. This, you can jump. You help yourself to jump when you love yourself through this, because you are love. Can you see that you can love yourself very easy because you are love? That's your true essence. Your true essence is light. You are light, and light is love. So this is natural. This is natural processes. That's natural. Totally natural. Universal, galactic, natural processes. You can't just sit and feel only one kind of feeling. So you are going to move. This is a love revolution. This is rainbow light, tunnel, transforming to victory, love, unity. And this is what is going to happen once and once again. This is what it is to shift your DNA. The dormant DNA, your DNA, is shifting when you are natural and accept all that is coming up. That is what is shifting. That is what is being more crystalline. Your body is being more crystalline. So sometimes when this happens, you can see the crystals in your skin. You can see you becoming more crystalline. It's also possible. You can see sometimes. You can see phenomena, the sun, the stars. You can see it in different essences, like this light portals and plasma and all this. It can appear different in photographs, and you can see all these light ships also, like they are hiding sometimes in big clouds. And all this, we have all this help from the galactics now. We are definitely not alone. We have this enormous help. And this is the shift. This is the shift going on, the big shift. And this is the light portals. This is the star portals. This is the love revolution. This is now the rainbow light tunnel we are in the middle of. And this is transforming to victory, and this is love, unity. So, many teachers may tell you that don't tell you what they feel experience, because they don't want others to know they are also experience this. This can also be sometimes. But they need to accept that as a teacher, everything that you have to feel and experience, they also have to feel and experience. It's just that we can't say that everyone is doing it in the same way, because we all have our own path and we are all unique. Love it all. So love the whole experience, and remember now that the experiences will make feel that you can experience all this, will make you feel joy even more after this. You understand what I say? So when you can manage to, the more you can manage to experience and accept, you're gonna feel joy in the, like it's building up on higher levels. So you step up all the time when you do this. You help yourself to step up. You are rising. This is the paradigm shift. This is the paradigm shift. We are the paradigm shift. We are it. We are the paradigm shift. We are going to this higher state of consciousness, and we have to do this, and we love it. You love it. I know you love it. We do this, and we do this together with our physical body. The wisdom is in our physical body, because we live through our physical body, and we are now ascending together with our physical body. Mother Earth has already ascended. We will see and understand more of Mother Earth's ascension when we have ascended ourselves. Animals have ascended. You will understand and see that also when you ascend more yourself. And I will talk about that in another video, but this is also about ascension. If you really want to ascend, you are going to leave to eat meat, because the meat keeps you in 3D matrix. Because it has to do with that you are a human being and you have a physical body, and it matters what you put into your physical body, because you don't have like 3D matrix, say different parts, everything is working together. So it's important what you put into your body. It's all vibrations and frequencies. So you are everything you do, everything you feel, everything you think, everything you experience, all your belief systems, everything this, you are all this. And when you love and accept all this, you are the love, because that's what you truly are. You can do it. So ascension is clearing your energy. And remember, we are taking in stuff and let it go through in your body and your feelings. It doesn't mean that you have done something wrong. Remember this. It doesn't mean that you have done something wrong. You haven't done anything wrong. You are doing everything right, and you are perfectly okay. You are perfectly okay. You can do this, and you can rise quicker when you are going through everything you experience, and you accept, because you will enjoy it on another level when you accept. This is the love revolution. This is a rainbow light tunnel. This is transforming to victory, and this is love unity. So can you understand when I say that you can enjoy even hard feelings when you look at them from the outside? This doesn't mean that this has nothing to do with hurting yourself or anyone. This is just very, very clearly about what you feel. I talk now. There can come, the same feelings can come. You felt you were clearing it out, and then you feel that you move on. But it can happen that you are going to get the same feeling again. This can happen. It can come up again. So what you do is you love it again and accept it again. This is like a child coming to you, and the child wants you to love it, and you do it. You do it. You love. You accept. You don't turn it down. You don't block it. You love it, accept it, listen, see it. You don't tell yourself that you don't want to feel this. Instead, you feel what you feel as quick as possible and then you leave it. So be grateful and love what's coming up instead. And look at everything you feel and experience. It's nothing you should run away from. It's quite the opposite. You move through this. You move forward and upwards through this. Through this. Not outside, not under, not over. You move through this. How you move is your path, but you move through it. You use your physical body. So you are not stuck. You don't stuck in your feelings. You live and do things as you used to do. But you look at yourself at the same time. Do you understand what I'm saying? You are going on your life. You are going to move on in your life. But you move on in a new way. You are more conscious now. So you accept. You accept and you love what you feel, what you think. And you can go through it. Each moment. One moment you are here, next moment you are in that moment. You look at yourself, you talk to yourself. So many of us are very courageous now. You have great courage. You are brave. Many of us are brave now, very brave these times. So we are brave when we go through this. This is bravery. This is the love revolution. This is the rainbow light tunnel. This is the path to victory, and this is love unity. This is transforming to victory. You will and you are clearing out this lower density. That's what you are doing. To click through to the next frequency is to jump. You can do it because you are strong. You are a strong one. It's the human form who are ascending, and Mother Earth have already ascended. Now we are the strong ones, and we are doing this. This is the event. This is the shift. Don't try to be someone you are not. Don't try to feel something you don't feel. So I go through these things myself. I couldn't sleep this night. I just had to be awake. And then I tried to sleep in the daytime, and I couldn't. I was so tired, but it was so warm here where I am in the daytime. So it was impossible to even sleep because it was so warm in this place here. So and I was so tired in my body, I couldn't move. I was so tired in my body, I couldn't move. So for a while, I thought I was feeling stuck, but I was moving myself. Of course, I did things. You can do things. I take decisions. That's life. New decisions and new decisions. For me, it was to take some C vitamins, as I was taking C vitamins in water. Cup of coffee, cold coffee, because I have no, here where I stay right now, I can only drink cold coffee. So yeah, it's interesting. Of course, I know what I'm talking about. I'm going through this all the time myself. Exactly what I talk about. So I know exactly what I'm talking about because I go through this myself. That's how I live. I talk about things I go through myself. So I know what I'm talking about. And it's okay to feel lower density feelings. At the same time, you can love yourself. And when you love yourself, you can love others. If you don't judge yourself, you don't judge others. And you don't judge others' feelings either, or your own feelings. So you start with yourself and look at yourself. Accept yourself. Love yourself. So I say thank you for walking your path. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for taking responsibility and for walking your path. We are now in the middle of the rainbow light tunnel, and this is love revolution. Rainbow light tunnel. Transforming into victory. Love, unity. Yes, this is what it is. So, dear beloved ones, dear beloved one, sweetheart, great, beautiful, beloved one. I want to say, if you liked this I have talked about and what I told you and teached here and informed you of, please give me a like under this YouTube video or comment if you like to. I would love to hear from you. Under this video, you can do this. And if you like my videos, subscribe to my videos. You can do that under this video too, here in YouTube. And listen to, when you subscribe, you get information automatically on when my new videos coming out. You can listen to my updates. I come out with new updates once a week, sometimes 2 videos a week. Exceptionally, it may take 2 weeks or longer because I travel a lot and get very practical with other work that has to come first sometimes, but I also usually create my lessons even when I'm traveling and even at airports. So if you like my videos, subscribe, please. I love you to subscribe. I love to have you as a subscriber to my YouTube videos. You will get them automatically and know when I have a new one out. So then you don't have to search for it. So, thank you very much. Thank you from my heart and my soul. Thank you for listening to this information, and I really wish you the best in all ways. In all ways, I wish you the best, and enjoy. Enjoy. And I love our conscious work together. I love our love revolution. I love the rainbow light tunnel we are in together. We are in this together. And I love transforming to victory. And I love this love unity. So, blessings, beloved ones. Blessings. This was my activation, my light codes, my information and update. This was the middle of this rainbow light tunnel in July. This is 21st July today, and right now it's about a bit in, like half an hour in of the 21st of July, Sunday. And I send you much love and blessings. This is Freja Enjoy. This is Freja Enjoy, WolfEye Dances with Dolphins. Thank you.